Okay, I just was drawing and I was like, hey, why don't I just record this and talk about animated trailers that came out a few weeks ago? So yeah, I'm drawing King Dice and let's just get started on talking about this trailer, starting with the Incredibles 2 trailer. And honestly, Incredibles 2 is probably um my most favorite one of my favorite Pixar movies. I have to go back and see which one I like best, but it's definitely on my top 3 at least because I do think that the writing and the designs from Brad Bird really stand it out. It stands out from, a lot of what Pixar's been doing. And I don't know, it's just Pixar was making much better films. The last really goodly put together effort film that they made was Up. And then yes, you could argue Inside Out, but I count I more count that in like a new Pixar age, and even then I don't classify Inside Out as being as good as something like Up or Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Ratatouille. I don't classify them as that because there is a difference between old Pixar and new Pixar. And old Pixar is not making that much good films. So, The Incredibles 2 trailer. What can I say about it? Well, I could say that I'm not disappointed like a lot of people are saying that, oh, you only showed like about 10 seconds of film and it's like that. I still have a little bit of gripe when it comes to teaser trailers and trailers in general about like every single one of them being comedies. You go back and look at the first Incredibles trailer, and it's building up to a comedic gag that's well earned. Because you go through, music. You go through seeing pictures of what Mr. Incredible has done for the good of humanity, and it's earned. It's well earned. So so again, why I don't know why they wouldn't couldn't have done that. I mean, it plays the classical music, sure, but it's all mostly just a big gag so that little kids can say, "Oh, I want to go see that movie, mommy," and because kids. While some of them go on the internet now, most of the concept that they have for movies is is them is then pretty much looking at commercials and looking at the trailer when they go see other movies. So, I mean, do I think that Incredibles 2 is going to be good overall in the end? I don't know. I'm going to have to go see the movie to go find out. I hope that it's good because it's one of my favorite Pixar movies, and I really want Brad Bird to come back to Pixar because I think that he brought a different style to Pixar that, you know, hadn't really been done before. And if you look at Brad Bird's movies, you can distinguish them from other Pixar movies because the designs are so much better. The designs of Brad Bird when he does the humans are really better than what Pixar was doing with, like, the flat humans, of humans that can literally fit into any other animated film. So, I think Brad Bird does do. I think Brad Bird does do good work, and say whatever you want about Tomorrowland. I mean, I haven't personally seen Tomorrowland, but I wouldn't really care about that because again, it's not something that I care for much about Brad Bird. I like it when Brad Bird does animation. I like it when Brad Bird does his unique human designs. And I like it when he brought something to Pixar that the other directors from Pixar didn't. I mean, the only one to pretty much stick around at Pixar was John Lasseter and Pete Docter. And when John Lasseter was fooling around with his Toy Story trilogy, now going to be like a fourth movie, and Cars, Pete Docter was making Inside Out, which is something that I consider to be new Pixar, and even then, it's not really as inventive as old Pixar, because I think Pixar has lost its edge. I mean, it could come back. I'm not doubting that Pixar could come back. I'm just saying that whenever people talk about the I'm just saying right now, if you were to talk to me like 10 years late, 10 years earlier, I would say, yeah, Pixar makes the best films. But now that there are so many animation companies that are literally just going and making different animated films in different styles in different ways, it doesn't matter. Like, people wouldn't really care about story if your characters in animation are really, really good. So so I really want Incredibles 2 to be, good, or at least as good as the first one, because people will easily see, just like they did with Finding Dory, that sometimes, a sequel isn't as good as led to believe. So, I mean, I just want Pixar to be back. I want Pixar to be back. I know Disney now is taking over, but even with that, their studio is still hit and miss. So, I don't know. Maybe I just kind of grown bored and tired of animated movies now, because it just follows the same standard while TV is doing so much better work. But not The Incredibles. Please don't touch that. Come on. I want it to succeed. I want it to be good. I'm pretty sure everybody wants The Incredibles 2 to be really, really good. It's just the fact of, is it gonna be good, or is it gonna be mediocre? It's pretty much what people are asking. And yeah, I know it's a trailer, and I'm taking too much out of a trailer, but what else are you here for? So, while I drink this water, after I drink this water, I'm gonna talk about the next trailer that came out, which is Hotel Transylvania 3. Let's talk about that trailer. I don't know if you went back to my old channel, or if you're watching this on my old channel, whatever. But, I mean, I don't know if you guys know about this, but I was a huge, before the second movie came out, I was a huge HT fan. I love that movie. I still love that movie. I think it's a real gem among what the animation was capable of at the time. I never seen animation like that ever done before, and it just fascinated me to no end. And yeah, I do have problems with the sequel, because I still think that the sequel is meh, but either way, looking at the trailer for this third movie, I mean, again, it's a teaser, so I can't really say much about it either, but I'm mixed on it. On the one hand, it looks like it's gonna go on the same path as the second one, because not only has the animation changed, but it's also the fact that the story is more, I guess you could say, more fillery, as you would say. It's more kind of fillery, but I wouldn't care about filler or anything like that. It just depends on, the characters. I want to see these characters again. And I would like to see these characters again. I think these characters really really make up this really made up these movies. I think, that's the reason I came back to them, is because I think these characters made up these movies. And I do still enjoy the characters in these movies. It's just to the fact that, I wish that they were in something maybe better than this, but then again, what could you do? It's a comedy. People want to laugh at these movies, and I still enjoy them. I want I want the characters to do I want the characters to do better stories. How about that? I want the characters to go through better stories. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, they didn't show the love interest in the trailer at all, so I guess good on you. To keep the love interest a secret. So I think that's kind of smart on them, but I think it's also going to be a fact of they're going to probably show her in the next trailer. When the next trailer comes out, maybe they haven't found a voice actress yet to get her, which, who would be the perfect voice actress to get Erica to play Jack's love interest? I know this is going to be like a really, really obvious answer. Drew Barrymore. Come on, get Drew Barrymore. They already have chemistry outside of, they already have chemistry already, as friends, real life friends. I'm pretty sure you can get Drew Barrymore, and you could have her play the love interest. That would be really, really, really interesting. Just get Drew Barrymore. Just get Drew Barrymore. Come on, guys. Come on. It's easy. Just get Drew Barrymore. But I mean, other than that, I don't really have much to talk about either with this one, because I do love that first one. Second one, meh. It only depends on whether or not that's going to lean towards the second one more, or it's going to lean towards the third one more, because my dog's sleeping, and she's snoring. I don't know if you can hear it. Lovely. But, again, it all depends on, I guess you could say, the writing, because, well, Gendy's actually writing this movie, and Gendy has never written... Or, yeah, he wrote a little bit of the first one, I think. I think he did, like, a rewrite and then handed it off to, like, the other people who wrote it. But, Gendy is full front on center. He was there from the start. And also to the fact that he's also getting the guy who did Austin Powers, and who also wrote Mr. Peabody and Sherman and The Boss Baby. So... I mean, it could go either way. You're getting a guy from DreamWorks. I've watched both Peabody and Sherman and The Boss Baby, and clearly one script is better than the other. So I don't know. It could turn out either way. It could turn out meh, or it could turn out more than meh. I should say that. It all depends on the interaction. If they could get if they can get the dynamic between Dracula's new love interest and also Dracula himself, I would be floored. I would be really floored. And it's supposed to be, quote unquote, a relationship where one is trying to... How would you say that? Where one is trying to control over the other, because clearly Erica's going to be the villain, per se. So, I don't know. How are they going to play up that how are they going to play up the dynamic of Erica wanting to also, take somewhat of a revenge, but also play up to the fact that, she has to be the love interest. I'm really interested in how they're going to play that, but I guess we're going to have to see in Hotel Transylvania 3. Okay. Oh my god, I've barely been drawing at all. I just get so caught up in my head. I'm just deciding whether or not I want to do this purple or this purple. Which purple should I have done? I don't get it. Which purple should I have done? I should have just done in this one. Yeah. Screw it, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna redraw this thing. But okay, so what was the other trailer that I wanted to talk about? There was another one. Oh, Sherlock Gnomes. Yes. Sherlock. Just thinking about this movie makes me laugh. Because, believe it or not, guys, I used to watch Sherlock Gnomes all the time. I used to really watch the hell out of Sherlock. Not Sherlock Gnomes. No, not Sherlock Gnomes. Romeo and Juliet. That was it. Used to watch that crap all the time. I watched it a lot, continuously. And I never grew tired of it. I don't know why, but I don't know why I watched that so many times. But I never grew tired of watching it. It was just like, what's this? Sherlock, Romeo and Juliet? Oh, well, I'll just put it on for the 100th millionth time. I don't know why I watched that. Now this sequel comes along. I didn't think they were gonna do it. I just thought that, Sherlock Gnomes, what a funny story, Mark. And then suddenly a trailer comes out. It's like, whoa. What? Sherlock Gnomes? Are you kidding me? This is a real thing? So, I watched the trailer. I watched the trailer, and I couldn't help but laugh. Because it just seems so ridiculous to me that they would make a sequel that came out in 2012, coming back after seven years later. That's absurd. And there has been animated films that have done that before, where they have had the sequel, it took so long. I think it happened to Happy Feet too. Yeah, Happy Feet 2. Where I think the movie, I can't remember when the movie came out. It was 2000 and... When did Happy Feet came out? 2008? 2000 something? 2000, I don't know. It came out between 2000 and 2005, 6, 7, 8, I don't remember. And then they made the movie about a few in 2000, and then the second movie came out in 2012. It was a weird time, but yeah, it's one of those things to where you would never suspect this movie to ever get a sequel, and when it does, people are just mesmerized. The fact and people just forget, it's like, why are they doing this? It's like, didn't you know they made a movie that's called this? And now they're making a sequel that's that? It's like, no way. So, yeah, Sherlock Gnomes is bugging the hell out of me why it exists. I mean, am I mad that it exists? No. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything from the future adventures of Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, go back and watch Romeo and Juliet, guys, if you guys haven't seen it. Because, I think that it is very corny, but it's a decent animated film. It's decent, okay? It's decent. So I don't know. I'm just kind of baffled. I'm really, really baffled of why Sherlock Gnomes exists. Every time I watch the trailer, I just think, why does this exist? Why is this gonna be here? Why? Why is this here? We don't need this here. You know, we don't. We don't. Some things just baffle the human mind, and then it's too much to comprehend, and we all explode our heads off. That's pretty much it. Anything else to talk about besides the trailers? Because normally I do these recordings when I have nothing to do, and I literally just am blacked out in my head. That's why I sound like this. That's why I sound like I got a cold. I don't know what else to talk about. I really don't. I don't know what else to talk about. And I'm just an empty void. Oh! What is happening to 505 getting abused in the comics? Why is he getting abused? Like, honestly, if you go look at the Villainous comics that they're posting, like, I think every weekly, 505 is just getting, like, a beat down. Like, there's dementia, him pulling out his flower that causes him physical pain. There's... What is happening to poor 505? There's Black Cat wishing that 505 was dead. I can't remember. A lot of 505 getting, like, petrified. I don't get it. Why do they hate him? I want to comfort him so badly. But I can't, because he's a fictional character. Maybe I can make, like, a plush doll of him, maybe. I mean, maybe if I actually had experience making plush dolls, but I could learn. But, damn, what's going on with 505 right now? He's getting tortured. Somebody help that bear. I'm pretty sure Alan ain't gonna help him, because I'm pretty sure Alan's just, like, having a ball with just torturing him so much, but, yeah. That stupid bear keeps on getting in my way. Screw it, I'm gonna rip out his heart and wear it as a necklace. Okay, yeah. I mean, I tried, guys. I tried to finish this as fast as I could, but apparently I couldn't, because you'll see this on, if you follow my Tumblr, Twitter, or whatever, or even Facebook. If you guys can go over there, you can see, you know, because I'm trying to post art now on them, and so far I only got one piece up there, but yeah. I'm gonna probably post this onto, on both sites, and you can go see it when it's done. I know I barely, like, drew or anything in this, but what can you do? I'm just lazy. I do these streams on my lazy town time. So yeah, I hope you guys are okay out there, and as always, JC out. See you guys later. Take care.